A very good morning, students. Standard 7 student, myself, Mrs. Dipali. Already we started your 8th chapter of history, that is an ideal ruler. Within that introduction, organization skill, care for the rare, and policy regarding the tolerance of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj that we study. Today we'll start with the next point, that is the inspiration for freedom. See, the efforts that Maharaj made to establish the Swaraj have a special value. It is the value of freedom. He aimed at establishing the maintaining an independent and sovereign existence that did not accept the dominance of any other power. While struggling against the foreign powers, Maharaj inspired others too for freedom. When Chhatrasal, that is Raja Chhatrasal, who was in the service of Mughal, came to see Maharaj, Maharaj inspired him to create an independent kingdom in Bundelkhand. Next point, that is greatness of Shivaji Maharaj's work. Maharaj established the Swaraj while fighting against the many enemies. This action itself proves that he was a pioneer of a new era. But beside this action, many other noble qualities are found in his personality. Maharaj was very intelligent. He had mastered in many arts. He was conversed with many languages and scripts. The teaching of his parents towards the establishment of Swaraj and ethics were deeply instilled within his mind. There was a blend of character and strength, nobility and valor in his personality. He had innumerable qualities like leadership, management, foresight, political diplomacy, effective policy about regional and military administration, commitment to truth and justice, attitude of equality, visualization of future activities, the skill of seeing his plan, ventures through rising over the calamities without giving up, alertness, vigilance, and so many. He used to punish those severely who would misbehave with women. He used to take care of all sections of society like farmers, craftsmen, soldiers, traders, merchants, etc. He used to cover the same respect for people of other religion also. He even established family bonds with them, that means with their tribe. He brought back into the Swadharma, their original religion, persons who had converted to another religion. Through there was an opposition to such an reconversion at that time. At that time there was opposition on religious ground to crossing the seas. Yet he built the sea force like Sindhudurg and created a navy. This means that he had made a preparation for the countering foreign invention that came from the sea. He became the ruler of Swaraj officially through his coronation. He later had a second coronation from a different religious perspective. All these actions show his revolutionary aspect in the field of religion. When there were a threat of Swaraj, he would face them with or without his associates. Due to this, even his associates were ready to sacrifice their life for the Swaraj. Of course, his greatness was not as confined with the quality of facing calamity bravely and fearlessly. He wanted to have an ethical quality best to the Swaraj. That is why he would have give orders even regarding minor issues along with the important ones. The order that prohibited soldiers from taking vegetables from the fields of the peasants by force is explanatory from the point of view. The restrictions on the cutting of trees enforced by him are also noteworthy. He had ordered that the garbage on the fort should be burnt in allotted space without dumping it anywhere. Vegetables should be grown and its ash. It becomes clear from the fact that would be pay close attention to the minutest details by establishing Swaraj. He was not just a warrior but also sculptor who created a new independent and ethical cultured society. His greatness is comprehensive. In our national movement, Maharaj was a great source of inspiration in his struggle for equality. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule described in his Povada the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj. Lokmanya Tilak brought about the national awakening through the medium of Shiv Jayanti celebration. Lala Lajpat Rai had written a book about greatness of Maharaj. The great Tamil poet Subramanyam Bharati has written a poem about an imaginary incident in which Shivaji Maharaj talks to his associate Vishwakavi Rabindranath Tagore has written a long poem on Maharaj. Tagore sees his efforts to found Swaraj as efforts for realizing a noble cause. Sir Jadunath Sarkar has praised his achievements in his book Shivaji and His Time. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has said that Maharaj did not belong to Maharashtra, but he belonged to whole nation. He was a symbol of many virtues, more specifically of love to country. All Indian languages have works that talk about him as an ideal ruler and a source of inspiration. Thank you very much.